Hi YouTube. Welcome to the Click of Reddit channel. This is a rubric of live stories on Reddit. I am a victim of forced pornography by the company Girls Do Porn. NSFW. Hi, the title pretty much says it all. I obviously do not want to provide proof to the public that I am who I am for the sake of my own safety and hoping the people who run this page will allow that, but I am a 21-year-old female who is one out of the many women that have been lied to, blackmailed, and scammed into exploitation by the company Girls Do Porn. I was 18 years old when I was coerced into working with that godforsaken company. 18 years old. A year older from 17, practically a child. My brain was not fully developed then, and at 21, it still is not. Long-ass story told in short, I was lied to, told that I would be flown out to San Diego from Washington, over 1,000 miles apart from where I resided at the time and back for free. I was given fake, but very reassuring female references who claimed to have worked with the same company before. I was given fake website links that supposedly displayed pictures of women they have photoshopped before, and all for the validation of a supposed photoshoot. Everything they were attempting to sell out to me seemed also legit, so I figured, what could be the harm? When I arrived there, I was picked up by two men and a woman. They drove me to the hotel, where I was then told that I only had one of two options: perform a video shoots with them or find my own way back home. With little to no money and being alone in an unfamiliar state where I knew no one and being surrounded by persistently intimidating men, I felt obligated to oblige. In other words, I was left with no other choice. I was told and reassured more than once that the video I was taping was only going to be sold to private collectors in countries such as India and the Philippines or Australia. When they had me sign what seemed like a 20-page consent form, I was pushed and rushed to sign without being allowed to read through it because I needed to get started with the real work ASAP because your returning flight is the next day. They very briefly told me what the forms had supposedly stated and said, sign here, here, and here, quickly took the papers away and then continued to explain what I would be doing for the shoot. They told me the shoot would only take no longer than an hour, 5 minutes max for 4 to 5 different positions. It turned out nothing like what they had promised. I ended up filming for 4 hours straight with less than a 3-minute water break in between. The man I filmed with was no way near gentle. I cried, screamed, and begged to stop in between sets, and even bled more than once. Every time I told them I wanted to stop, they told me I was obligated to comply, and if I did not, I would be going against my contract. Yeah, sure, maybe that's why it took 4 hours, lol, I guess. I never felt more used and broken after it was all over. I felt like every fiber of my existence was pricked and pulled out of me and shoved back in all at once. Not to mention also, before I did the shoot I asked if we were able to use protection for the shoot because I was concerned about my sexual health. Safety. The supposed manager provided me with proof of STD test results that belonged to my coster that showed up as negative for everything and said they had Plan B pills on hand. But 2 weeks after shooting I tested positive for chlamydia. This was all just the beginning of the nightmare of my life. Approximately 1 month after I filmed with the company, I received a message on Twitter from my best friend at the time, saying that she saw what I had done and that videos were circling around in my hometown with me in it. She was furious and condemned me for it. At that very moment, my chest sank deeper than the Marianas Trench. As you could figure, she was no longer a friend of mine after that. Not even hours passed, I received sexually harassing messages from strangers and people I knew from my hometown. My mom, dad, stepmom, godparents, aunts and uncles, my entire fucking family found out shortly after that same day as well. That was all 3 years ago, and within those 3 years, I have been ousted from my family, group of friends, and school. My personal information had been leaked and exposed for anyone on the internet to have access to. I have been stalked, I have been raped in my previous workplace, and I have audited once, almost taking my life. My life today has definitely shed some light, but it will never be the same as it was before everything went downhill. I will forever have these scars. I will forever relive the memories and flashbacks and nightmares. I will never get back the people in my life that I have lost. I will never get back my dignity and reputation, but at the very least, I will always be a stronger person than I was then. Thanks for watching this video to the end. If you want to watch more of these videos, subscribe to the channel and rate this video. Bye everyone, see you in the next video.